Hello student. That day we discussed the exercise 9.1, that is your application of trigonometric ratio up to question number 4. So today we are going to discuss from the question number 5. Okay, all of you take out your NCERT book page number 204 and see the question number 5. See this one. Here says that a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. That means a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. Okay, suppose here, suppose C is your kite. Suppose C is your kite, and this kite is flying at a height of your 60 meter above the ground. That means the distance between the your kite and your ground is given 60 meter. Okay, this distance is given your 60 meter, and this kite is attached with a string. Suppose AC is a string, and this string is making an angle 60 degree with the ground. So you have to find the length of the string. So how can you find the length of the string? You have to use the trigonometric ratio. Yes. Now see, you have to first write down some statement. Suppose in the figure, C denotes the position of the kites, AC the string of the kites, then angle BAC will be 60 degree. So if you apply sine 60 degree, because now see for this angle A, the BC will be perpendicular, AC will be hypotenuse, and AB will be your base. Now see for this angle A, the sine ratio of sine 60 degree will be your BC by AC. You know that ratio of sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse, so it will be BC by AC. Then just put the value, and we know the value of sine 60 root 3 by 3. So you have to find the value of AC. Yes or no? So just cross multiply it, then you will get, let's say, 2 into 60 by root 3. If you take root 3 to the right hand side, then it will come into the denominator. Now see, 60 we can write 2 into 3. This one 60 we can write 2 into 3 into 10. 60 we can write 2 into 3 into 10. Now see, it will be 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 10, it will be 40. So 40 into 3 by root 3. Now it will be 40 into 3. We can write root 3 whole square by root 3. So it will be, now root 3, 1 root 3 and 1 root 3 will get cancelled. So it will be 40 root 3. Yes or no? So it will be 40 root 3. That means the length of the string will be your 40 root 3. So the length of the string will be your how much? 40 root 3. Okay. Now see the next question. The next question, that means the question number 6. All of you see the question number 6 now. Now question number 6 says that a 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from 30 meter tall building. Suppose this is the building. Suppose this is the building here. Suppose AB is the building. Okay. Now see the length of your building is given. The length of the building is given at 30 meter. And a 1.5 meter tall boy standing at some distance from a 30 meter. Suppose this is the length of the building, and suppose a boy is standing here. Suppose a boy is standing here. Okay. Suppose a boy is standing here. Suppose CD is the boy. And the height of the boy is also given 1.5 meter. So height of the boy is also given 1.5 meter. Now see, it is standing from your building at some distance BD. Now see, the angle of elevation from his eyes. Suppose this is the boy. So suppose this is his eye. So the angle of elevation from his eye to the top of the building. So what is the top of the building? The top of the building is your A. A is the top position of the building. So the angle of elevation, what it says, the angle of elevation from his eye. Suppose C is the position of the eye. So the angle of elevation from his eye to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. That means first the boy standing at the position D. Suppose he is walking towards the building. Suppose the new position is this one. Suppose the new position is this one. Suppose D dash. Suppose D dash is the new position. Okay. First the boy is standing at the position D. Then he is walking towards the building. That means he is walking towards the building. Now see, first when he is standing at the position D, then the angle of elevation from his eye, from the top of the building is given. How much it is given? 30 degree. That means when he is walking towards the building, his angle of elevation is increasing from 30 to 60 degrees. So first the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Suppose this angle is your 30 degree. Okay, suppose this is your 30 degree. Now when he is walking towards the building and standing at the position D dash, suppose this is your C dash, then the angle of elevation is your 60 degree. That means the angle of elevation is increasing from 30 to 60. Now see, one basic concept. Suppose he is standing here. Suppose this is the position of the building. Now when he is walking towards the building, then this angle will be increased. Yes or no? This angle will be increased now, because here he is standing compared to this position. Suppose this is this position compared to this position. This distance is far away compared to this position. That means compared to this position, it is far away from this point A. That means the angle will be less compared to this angle. Yes or no? That's why the angles are increasing. So now the angle of elevation is now 60 degree. Okay. Now the angle of elevation is 60 degree. So you have to find what? You have to find distance he walked towards the building. That means how much distance he walked towards the building. That means you have to find what? You have to find D dash. Yes or no? Find the distance he walked towards the building. Now see, how much distance he walked towards the building. That means you have to find D dash. You have to find D dash. Okay. Now see, you have to write down some statement. So all of you write down the statement. So write down, let the boy standing at a position B. So all of you write down, let the boy standing at point B. Let the boy standing at point B, at point D, sorry, at point D initially. Then write down, he walks towards the building at point D dash. Okay, he walks towards the building at point D dash. Now see, from the figure, suppose this is point E. Your AE will be AB minus B. Now see, this is a rectangle. Now see, this is the height of the boy. The height of the boy is given 1.5 meter. Now this is his position of the eye. Now see, CD and BE will be equal. Yes or no? Because this is one rectangle. BDCE is one rectangle. So we know that in the rectangle, the opposite sides are your equal. So your CD will be equal to B and BD will be your equal to C. Yes or no? That means B will be also equal to 1.5 meter. Yes. Now from the figure, now you have to find the DD dash. That means the distance, by how much distance he walks towards the building. So you have to find DD dash. Yes or no? You have to find DD dash. So write down from figure AE is nothing but AB minus BE. Yes or no? And we know that length of AB, that means the length of AB is given. That means the AB is the what? Your height of the building, and height of the building is given in the question itself, 30 meter. So you can find A, and B is equal to CD, 1.5 meter. So we can write AB as 30 meter and B as 1.5 meter. So when you subtract, your answer will be 28.5 meter. Now see 28.5, we can write 57 by 2. Yes. Why I am writing this? For the calculation purpose. So 28.5 meter, we can write 57 by 2. That means when you divide 57 by 2, it will be 28.5. Yes or no? Now see, now first you can take the bigger one, triangle ACE. So write down now in triangle ACE. Now see, in triangle ACE, now see, for this angle C, your AE will be your perpendicular, CE will be your base, and AC will be your hypotenuse. Yes or no? Now see, for this angle ACE, we can write tan 30 degree equal to perpendicular by base. So your perpendicular is your AE and your base is your C. Now what is the value of tan 30? That day I have discussed the table. The value of tan 30 is your nothing but 1 by root 3. So write down 1 by root 3 equal to, you have to find CE. Yes or no? CE. So A is your, just put the value, just now we have found A is your 57 by 2. So keep it like this, A by CE. Now do one thing, cross multiply it. So it will be CE equal to AE into your root 3. Yes. So now put the value AE here. We know the value of AE is your 57 by 2 into root 3. Yes. That means we have found the value of C. How much? 57 root 3 by 2. Okay. So we have found the value of C, 57 root 3 by 2. We have found the value of C, 57 root 3 by 2. Now you have to take the triangle ACDE. Now take the triangle ACDE. Let me draw the figure again. This is A, this is, okay. This is this one. This is this one. Let me draw. Okay. This is your A, this is your B, this is your C, this is your D, this is your C dash, this is your D dash, this point is your BE. So this is 1.5. This is your, the whole length is your how much? 30 meter. I am drawing the figure so that you can understand. This is your 1.5 is given. This is your angle 30 degree. And this angle is your 60 degree. Now just now we have found this one, length of your C. Now do one thing. Now see the smaller angle ACDC. Write down. So I don't now Now in triangle A C dash E, your tan 60 degree will be perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is nothing but A base. Now your base will be C dash E. Yes or no? Now see, for this angle A C dash E, the perpendicular is same AE. Now see, for the bigger triangle ACE and ACDC, the perpendicular will remain same, that means AE, but the base will be different. For the bigger one, the base is C. For the smaller one, the base is CDC. Now what is the value of tan 60 degree? The value of tan 60 degree is √3, and your AE is your, just now we have found, so just write down AE here, and CDSE, we have to find the value of CDSE. Now cross multiply it, it will be √3 into C dash E equal to AE. Now your C dash E will be your AE by √3. Yes or no? AE by √3, or this one you have to find C dash E. So C dash E is your AE by √3. Yes. Now just put the value here. What is the value of AE? Just now we have found is 57 by 2. So 57 by 2 and √3. Yes. Now see, when you simplify it, it will be 57. 2 will be coming into the denominator into √3. Yes or no? Now see, 57 we can write 19 into 3 by 2 into √3. Yes, because 19 into 3 is 57. Now here 3 we can write √3 whole square. 19 into √3 whole square by 2 into √3. Now see, 1 √3 will get cancelled, so it will be 19 √3 by 2. So that means the value of C dash is your 19 √3 by 2. Yes, the value of C dash is your 19 √3 by 2. Now we have found the value of C and C dash E. Yes or no? We have found the value of CE. C is your this one. C is your this one. 57 √3 by 2. This is the value of CE. This is the value of C, and this is the value of C dash C, 19 √3 by 2. Now see, just now I have told you that this is one rectangle. BDCE is one rectangle. D dash C D dash is also one rectangle. So C dash will be equal to your D dash. Yes or no? Or yes or no? C dash we can have D dash. Now see, first if you now see, we know the value of CE, we know the value of CE, and we know the value of C dash E. Now if you subtract C dash E from CE, then you will get C dash. Yes or no? If you subtract C dash E from CE, then you will get C dash. Yes, so just subtract it. That means suppose if you give this one as number 1, this one as number 1, and this one is number 2. This one is number 2. Now when you subtract 1 minus 2, this is your C dash C. So this is your C dash C. Now when you subtract 1 minus 2, you will get, now see, when you subtract 1 minus 2, you will get what? This one. 1 is your CE, so it will be your CE. Then your C dash C. C dash C. So just put the value here. What is the value of C? C is your 57 root 3 by 2. 57 root 3 by 2. And C dash E is your 19 root 3 by 2. This one 19 root 3 by 2. 19 root 3 by 2. Let's put the value. Now if you take LCM, LCM will be 2. So it will be 57 root 3 minus 19 root 3. Yes. Now see, you can take root 3 common. If you take root 3 common, it will be 57 minus 19 by 2. Now if you subtract 57, if you subtract 19 from 57, it will be your 38 by 2. Now if you divide it, it will be 19 root 3. Yes or no? 19 root 3. So we have found, and if you subtract C dash E from CE, you subtract C dash E from C, you will get C dash. You know, so in place of you subtract C dash E from C, you will get C dash. So C dash is 19 root 3, but C dash is nothing but D dash, because this is one rectangle. C CD C dash D dash D, one rectangle. But and we know that in a rectangle the opposite side will be equal. So that means C dash is equal to D dash. Yes or no? So but C dash will be equal to D dash. That means your implies D dash will be equal to 19 root 3 meter. Yes or no? 19 root 3 meter. That means in the question you are asked by how much distance the boy is walking towards the building. See, first the boy standing at the position D, then he is walking towards the building at position D dash. So we have to find the value of D dash. So just now we have found the value of C dash, and C dash is nothing but equal to D dash. Why? Because C dash D dash D is a rectangle, and in a rectangle we know that the opposite sides are equal. That's why C dash will be equal to D dash will be equal to how much? 19 root 3. So the boy is walking. So I done the statement will be, hence the boy walked 19 root 3 meter towards the building. Yes or no? The boy is walking 19 root 3 meter towards the building. Yes? Okay. Okay. Now see the question number 6. Okay, 6 we have done. See the question number 7 now. All of you see the question number 7 now. All of you see the question number 7 in your page number 204. What it says? The question says that from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find the height of the tower. Okay. The angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of it. Suppose that means one building is there. Suppose this is one building. This is one building, and above the building one transmission tower is there. Okay, above the, suppose this is the building, suppose BC is your building. Now see, from a point on the ground, suppose this is one, this is the point on the ground, suppose this is one point on the ground, suppose this is the point on the ground, D is the point on the ground. Now see, from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building. That means one transmission tower. Suppose AB is the transmission tower. Suppose AB is a transmission tower. AB is a transmission tower, and this transmission tower is standing, or is this transmission tower is fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building. That means BC is your building. BC is your building. Length is given 20 meter. BC is your given, and BC is your building, and the height of the building is given 20 meter. And above the building, one transmission tower is fixed. Have you ever seen the tower of your phone tower? Yes or no? So such type of tower is actually fixed on the top of a building. So BC is the building, and on the top of the building, one transmission tower is fixed. Suppose AB is your transmission tower, BC is the building. Now see what it says. The question says that a point on the ground. Suppose D is the point on the ground. Now the point on the ground, what it says, from the point on the ground, the angle of the angular elevation of the bottom and top of a transmission tower fixed at Iman respectively. That means from the point on the ground, from this point, the angle of elevation. Now see, from the transmission, for a transmission tower, A is your top, A is the top point of your transmission tower, and B is the bottom point of your transmission tower. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now see, from the point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom, that means this one, the angle of elevation of the bottom. So B is the bottom point of your transmission tower. That means, suppose, let me draw this one, BD. First, let me draw BD. Okay. Suppose this is a D. So from the point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom of the tower is given. How much? 45 degree. Yes. And angle of elevation of the point on the ground from the top of the tower is given. How much? 60 degree. Yes. Let me join AD. Now see, this angle is given 60 degree. Okay. Have you understood? Now see, from the point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom of the tower is given 45 degree, and from the point of the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is given 60 degree. That means this angle is 60 degree. So this is your building, this is your tower. A is the top of the tower and B is the bottom of the tower. So from the point on the ground, that means from the point D, the angle of elevation of the bottom of the tower is given 45 degree, and the angle of elevation on the top of the tower, that means point A, is given 60 degree. So this angle will be your angle of elevation of the top of the tower, and this angle, the smaller angle, will be your angle of elevation of the bottom of the tower. Yes or no? Have you answered the question? Now see, you have to find the height of the tower. That means you have to find AB. So if you let AB equal to x, if you let AB equal to x meter, then you have to find the value of x. Okay. So how can you find the value of x? How can you find the value of x? Now see, how can you find the value of x? Now if you subtract BC from AC, you can find AB. Then if you subtract BC, AC is your, yes or no? Now if you subtract, because AC is the summation of your height of the tower and your height of the building. So if you subtract BC from AC, then you can find AB. Yes or no? So first you have to write down some statement that in the figure BC is the height of the building and AB denotes the tower. Okay, now here BC is given here 20 meter, AB equal to x meter, and write in bracket let. Then you can write angle, that means CDB equal to 45 degree and angle CDA equal to 60 degree. That means this angle CDA, the bigger one, is 60 degree and CDB is 45 degree. Now you have to find AB. So how can you find AB? So first you have to see the angle, smaller angle, that means angle BDC. So write down in triangle BDC, tan 45 degree equal to, it will be how much? BC perpendicular. Now for this angle 45, BC or perpendicular CD or base, so it will be BC by CD. Yes or no? Now we know that the value of tan 45 is 1. We know the value of BC is 20 meter. You have to find the value of CD. So if you cross multiply it, then CD will be also 20 meter. Yes. So we found the value of CD as 20 meter. It means BC and CD are equal, 20 meter. Now take the bigger triangle. That means triangle ADC. Now see, in triangle ADC, again take tan 60 degree. Now because you have to find AC now, tan 60 degree equal to, now for this angle bigger one 60 degree, your AC will be perpendicular and this CD will be your base. So AC by your CD. Yes or no? AC by CD. Now see, we know that the value of tan 60 degree, how much? Tan 60 degree or root 3. Yes or no? Tan 60 degree is your root 3. And we can write AC as a summation of AB plus BC. Yes or no? AC, we can write summation of AB plus BC, and CD is your nothing but 20 meters, so you can write 20. Now just put the value here, root 3. AB is your x, BC is your 20, this is 20. Now cross multiply it, it will be, if you cross multiply it will be 20 root 3 equal to x plus 20. Now if you take 20 to left hand side, then it will be 20 root 3 minus 20 equal to x. Yes or no? Now if you, I am writing here, okay, I am writing here. Now if you take x common here, x equal to, I am writing it again, this one. Now if you take x common here, sorry, 20 common here, it will be root 3 minus 1. Yes or no? This is the value of x. That means the length of the tower is your root 3 whole, sorry, 20 whole root 3 minus 1. Yes or no? So right, your length of the tower will be 20 into whole root 3 minus 1. Yes or no? So write down, hence the your height. You're asked to find the height of the tower. Yes or no? So hence the height of the tower equal to 20 root 3 minus 1 meter. Okay, so this is your solution. Clear? Okay, now see, all of you pause the video and write down the question in your password copy. Now see, now it is 1 a.m. at night and I am doing the class for you only. Okay, so be serious about the class and practice all the questions that I have already discussed. Okay, it is now, what is the time? It is now 1:05 a.m. Okay, 1:05 a.m. at the night. So clear? Okay, now all of you, question number 8. Question number 8, I will give you the hint. Same question as the question number 7. This is your question number 7. Okay, this is your question number 7. So question number 8 is same as question number 7. So I will give you the hint and you do as a homework. Okay, see the question number 8 now. All of you, read the question number 8. Okay, see the question number 8. A statue 1.6 meter tall. That means suppose one statue is there. Suppose a statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. Okay, what do you mean pedestal? Pedestal means, have you ever seen the in some colleges or any institution, suppose one statue is there and on the statue is placed on a base. The base of the statue is known as pedestal. Okay, now see, let me draw one pedestal. Suppose this is a pedestal. Okay, in exam no need to draw this one, just you can draw triangle. Okay, now see, so this is the pedestal and one statue is there. Just statue of a man. Okay, statue of a man is there. One minute. She is here. Okay. So this is statue. Yes, 1 minute. This is statue, Now this is known as pedestal. Then now say the state 2 is your fixed on the base. This is the base. This is known as pedestal. Okay. So this is the state 2. The state 2 is placed on the base. This base is known as pedestal. Okay. Now see, a state 2 1.6 meter tall. That means this is the state 2. This is the state 2. This is the pedestal. This is the state 2. The height, that means the height of the statue is given how much? 1.6 meter. The height of the statue is given 1.6 meter. The height of the statue is given 1.6 meter, and this statue stands on the top of a pedestal. This is the pedestal. Suppose this is the point B, this is the point D. D is the top of the pedestal, and this statue is placed on the top of the pedestal. Okay. Now from a point on the ground, suppose this is the ground. This is the ground. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. Now see, suppose A point is the top of the statue. Suppose A point is the top of the statue. Now see, from the point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree. That means suppose this is the point C. Now see, from the point C on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. This is the top of the statue. Point D is the bottom of the statue, and point D is the top of the pedestal. This is the pedestal. This is the pedestal. Okay, PEDE. Yes, no, this is the pedestal. STAL. This is the pedestal. Now D is the top of the pedestal, but D is the bottom of the statue. Now see, from the point C, from the top of the statue, from the point C, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue, it is given how much? It is given your 60 degree. That means if you join AC, it's very hard to draw in a pad. This is your 60 degree. Okay, this is given your 60 degree. Now say again, and from the same point, that means from the point C, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Now, just now I have told you that the top of the pedestal is point D. Now, from the point C, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. That means you have to join DC. This is the point D, yes or no? This is your 45 degree. Okay, I am drawing this pedestal and statue for your understanding only, but in the exam you don't no need to draw the pedestal and statue, just you have to draw this one. Suppose this is your A, this is B, this is D, this is point C, this is your AC, and this is your CD. Okay, this is your CD. Suppose this is your CD. So in your exam, you no need to draw this figure. I am drawing this for your understanding. Here, this one. Now this angle is your 60 degree. Just you have to draw this one. This angle is 60 degree, and this angle is 45 degree. This is the pedestal. This is the pedestal. That means BD is the pedestal. AD is the your statue. this is given your 1.6 meter. This length is given 1.6 meter. This is the pedestal. So in the exam, you have to draw this figure. No need to draw this figure. I am drawing this for your understanding. Okay, I am drawing this for your understanding. Now see, this is the point from the ground. C is the point on the ground. Now from the point C, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. This is the statue. AD is the statue. BD is the your pedestal. Now A is the top point of the statue, and D is the top point of the pedestal. Yes or no? Or bottom point of the statue. This top point of the pedestal or bottom point of the statue. This is your pedestal. Okay, this is your pedestal. BD is your pedestal. Now see, from the point C, the angle of elevation from the top of the statue is given 60 degree, and again the same point, means again from the point C on the ground, the angle of elevation from the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Clear? So you have to find the height of the pedestal. That means you have to find BD. You have to find the height of the pedestal. Same as question number 7. Now see, in the question number 7, you have to find the top one. In the question now, that means AB. Yes or no? In the question number 8, you have to find the bottom one, BD. Yes or no? Same. First, you have to take the bigger one triangle. That means first you have to you can write the statement. That means in the figure, the BD is the pedestal, AD is the statue, then your angle ACB is 60 degree, angle BCD is 45 degree. You can write these things. Now, first you have to take the bigger one triangle ACB. Now see, from the triangle ACB, it will take 1060 degree, and 1060 degree is your AB. Now see, how can you find BD? If you subtract AD from AB, now see, if you subtract, that means from AB, if you minus AD, you will find BD. Yes or no? From AB, if you subtract AD, you will find BD. So 1060 degree will be your AB by BC. Yes or no? AB by BC. Now see here. Here one thing. You have to equate it. Why? Because we don't know the value of BC. Yes or no? We don't know the value of BD. In the previous question, we know the value of the bottom one. That's so we can find the value of CD. Yes or no? We know the value of BC, so that's so we can find the value of CD. But here, now see, but here we don't know the value of BD. That's so we can't find BC. So you have to equate it. Now see, I'm doing this one. 1060 will be root 3. Write down AB as it is, or you can write AB as what? AD plus BD. Yes or no? AD plus BD by BC. Yes. Now see, we know the value of AD. What's the value of AD? AD is your 1.6. This is D. Okay, this is D. AD 1.6. BD that it is, and BC. Okay. Now see, you have to equate. So you can write this one. Now see, if you take triangle ABD, your BCD, it will be what? 1045 degree will be equal to your, let's see, for this 45 degree, BD is your perpendicular, BC your base, BD by BC. And we know that 1045 is your 1. So it will be BD by BC. Now see here, that means if you cross multiply it, BC will be equal to BD. Yes, that means this BC and BD, the length will be same. the length of BD and BC will be same. So in your figure, you have to draw equal length. BD and BC will be equal. Okay. No need to exactly same, but it approximately it should be same. BD and BC. Okay. Now see here also, if you equate for BC, that means if you cross multiply it, that will be 1.6 plus BD by root 3. Yes, we give it number 1 and here number 2. Now see, from 1 and 2, the left hand side is same, so right hand side will be equal. Yes or no? Left hand side is also BC, here also BC. So BC, so you can, if from 1 and 2, this right hand side will be equal to right hand side, that means 1.6 plus BD by root 3 will be equal to BD. Yes or no? So I done from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, your will be 1.6 plus BD, 1.6 plus BD by root 3 will be equal to how much? Will be equal to BD itself. Yes or no? Will be equal to BD itself. Yes. Now if you cross multiply it, it will be 1.6 plus BD will be equal to root 3 into BD. Yes. Now if you take BD to the right hand side, then it will be 1.6 root 3 into BD minus BD. Now if you take here BD common, then it will be root 3 minus 1. Yes or no? It will be root 3 minus 1. Now you need BD, so BD will be equal to your 1.6 by root 3 minus 1. Now see, you can now multiply it how? What? Root 3 by, because you have to rationalize the denominator, root 3 plus 1. And here also you have to that means both the, you have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by root 3 plus 1. Yes? Yes or no? Now see, it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. Yes, so it will be 1.6 into root 3 plus 1. That means now it will be in series 1. It will be a minus b into a plus b. So it will be root 3 square minus 1 square. That means it will be a square minus b square. So root 3 square, when you square root 3, it will be 3 itself. 3 minus 1. So it will be, I am writing here, okay. So it will be 1.6 root 3 plus 1 and it will be 2. Then when you divide 1.6 by 2, it will be 0.8 root 3 plus 1. Yes or no? So it will be, that means the value of BD is your 0.8 into root 3 plus 1. That means the value of the height of the your what? You have to find the height of the pedestal. So to write down the height of the pedestal equal to root 8 into whole root 3 plus 1 meter. Yes or no? So to write down, that means the height of the pedestal equal to root 8 whole root 3 plus 1 meter. Yes, this is the answer. Yes or no? So this is the answer. So today I will end our video class here because it's now 1:30 a.m. at night. Okay, so I will upload this video and all of you watch the video and this one here practice all the sum, okay, all the problem. And question number 9, if you can do as a homework, question number 9 up to question number 8 I have done. Question number 9 do as your homework. Okay, so thank you.